JellyBaby here. Just about to react to Hi Ren from Ren. I have watched this before, but I haven't reacted to it, so maybe it's time to do a react to it. So let's see what it's got, see what it's about. Let's roll the video. Absolutely brilliant guitar work, and it's really lovely to see it sort of played on nylon strings. You know, you can get, I mean, you can hear the distortion in the, you know, where he's striking the nylon strings so hard. You know, you get that sort of distortion sort of sound to it. But I mean, absolutely excellent living guitar work, and you know, every note is sort of crisp. It's lovely.
Hi there, Ran, it's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky, cause I always come back. Deep down you know that, deep down you know I'm always in Paris.
That's brilliant. You know, that sort of high-pitched singing. I'm trying to work out what it represents, that high-pitched singing bit. I mean, it's so novel, it's so interesting. You know, for a bloke to be getting that high, you know, is amazing. You know, I'm just going to roll it back slightly to the start of that. I mean, that's brilliant.
Hi there, Ran, it's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky, cause I always come back. Deep down you know that, deep down you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro, I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd, not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me.
Oh, brilliant. That's such a sinister voice, you know, coming in, that sort of anger, that inner voice, that really angry sort of inner voice that seems to be sort of controlling him and everything else, you know. Brilliant.
Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately, and I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay,
And the way that he comes in with that sort of, the two voices is brilliant, and the two voices from different directions. So the bad voices coming in from the left, and the good from the right, you know, and that even goes down to that sort of sinister sort of thing, you know. Sinister means left, and you know, he's positioned the evil part of him, this controlling sort of part of him is on the left hand side, so sinister, you know. I mean, whether that was intentional or purely it just occurred, I'm not sure, but you know, it's really, really clever.
And at the pill boy, drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone, fucking dumb boy. Nah mate, this time is different man, trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place, and my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great, and when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should.
And that's everybody's hope, isn't it? That even if you're not having that sort of conversation with yourself, that when you go, or if you go, or when you ultimately go, that there's something left behind. That people remember you for a reason, and it could be, to Ren, it's the music. It's ultimately it's the music that he wants to be remembered for.
Talk man, cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one, so you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ren? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with his subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath it. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the
Oh, that that bit that people are discovering his music, and they are respecting it. As an artist, I mean, this is a piece of art. It's not just a song, it's a performance, it's a piece of art, just the emotions that you're getting through this. Absolutely, Ren is quite a good wordsmith, and rapper, he's obviously quite able to string together some really good sort of rhythm and rhyme in there. That actually says something. It's not just meaningless sort of words. It's actually, part of that story, and it's so interesting to see, the way that he's using words in this.
Creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots, and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside.
Oh, that is so sinister. That sort of. I want to find out which one of the two is going to come out triumphant. He's saying that I lock you inside, and then that sort of sucking sound as he's trying to absorb that person. I don't know who's coming out.
Newsflash.
Well, that doesn't sound good. It's obviously the evil one.
I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies.
Oh, suddenly, it's taken on a little bit more of an evil sort of twist. This is much more than just sort of that fight within himself. It's become that fight between good and evil.
It's Mustapha's truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been
the way he's used his guitar to sort of that descent into sort of that madness where you know, you truly do believe that you know that evil part has taken over.
Taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper.
I mean, everything that you just said, that sort of good Ren coming out, you know, it sounds so calm. You know, the ways he started that sort of that bit off, it sounded so calm, and then it's built up and built up and built up, and it's coming to that crescendo where he stands up. He actually physically stands up, you know, alongside the words. That's very, very powerful and emotive.
'Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So coward the man I've become, when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspired by me to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise, in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, we're acclimated different sides. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare. But there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
You know, Renner's you know, even, you know, trying to piece some thoughts together now, you know, it does hit you. You know, that every now and again in sort of life, you forget that it is that battle. It is a battle between, you know, the light part of you and the dark part of you at all times, and you know, there's never any particular time when those two pieces don't coexist within one person. You have to learn to accept that. You know, there's no such thing as ultimately, no such thing as absolute perfection in anything. You always, you know, it's that constant battle. But this, you know, that last sort of words, the last words of, you know, we must never forget that we are human beings. We are fallible. We make mistakes. Things go right, things go wrong, you know. Most of the time, you know, life isn't all roses and you know, everything's skipping around the cottage, you know. It's rough. But you have to, in order to sort of grow, is you have to accept that it isn't always going to be perfect. I think you have to accept that sometimes evil may win through for you, you know, but you have to know that, right, okay, this is a bad time, I know there are good times coming. Because life it's that ups and downs, you know, and part of the sort of the ability to live well is to understand that, and to try and stretch out that there are, you know, more uptime than downtime. Obviously, you know, we want to enjoy some life and everything, but, you know, it's tough. And this really brilliant. I mean, it's not just music. This is a piece of art. The way he acts in it, the way he shows his emotion, and he's opened himself right up. You know, completely and utterly opened himself up. You know, and laid himself bare for the public to see. You know, I think that I read somewhere that he felt that he was taking a risk in doing this. Well, I think it's paid off. I think by doing this, people have opened up to him and to his music, and have come to see his music and realised that, you know, this is a once in a lifetime artist. You know, he's not just a singer, he's multi-talented, you know, absolutely multi-talented. He plays multiple instruments, he can write, rap, sing really well, play the guitar very well, develop, you know, music absolutely brilliantly. Thank you. Brilliant. Cheers. I'm going to sign off there because I could go on for ages and ages and ages. Thank you very much for listening. And if you like it, please subscribe. If you don't, cheers for listening. Thanks. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.